Hello,
Hello, pleasant day, madam.
good morning. Please introduce yourself. Tell me your name, your age, and your civil status.
Um, I'm Sara de Guzman. I'm 34 years old. I'm single, but I'm already have two kids.
What's the age of your kids?
My eldest is 16, and then the other one was 15.
Okay. Tell me about your working experience.
Right now I'm working as a nanny and then a housekeeper at the same time.
Okay. Do you work abroad?
Yes, ma'am. I worked there from 2000, last March 2006 until April 2009. I worked there as housemaid.
Where? In what country?
Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, madam.
Okay. Describe me your daily activities in Saudi Arabia.
Um, Maintaining the cleanliness and orderliness of the house. Um, um, uh, I'm the one who's responsible for my superiors given tasks.
And when you start the program?
I'm sorry.
When you start the program in Saudi Arabia?
March 2009.
No, in the morning you start the program. What hour?
Okay, I wake up early at 4 a.m. Uh, um, Preparing their food for breakfast. Then I'll sanitize the bathroom and then the kitchen after every use. Preparing the clothes of my superiors that will use before they go to office. Clean the house, clean the rooms, do the laundry, wash the dishes every meal, and make sure all the make sure the security of the house. Doing the groceries, and then sometimes I help some employees there.
Okay. So do you know to cook?
Yes, madam. I know to cook some Asian food.
Okay. Tell me now about your experience as a nanny.
As a nanny, taking care of the kids, make sure that there are, I'm the one who's responsible during the absence of the parents, preparing their food, and then the clothes, preparing them to bath, and then
Okay. Do you
I'll
have?
make sure that, yes,
Tell me.
yes, madam.
Do you have experience with newborn babies?
Yes, madam. I also have an experience.
In what country?
Just here in the Philippines.
Okay. What kind of food you give to a newborn baby?
A milk.
And when you start
Milk.
to give normal food?
Here in the Philippines, I start giving him a normal food at 6 months.
Okay. Do you know stories, songs?
Yes, madam. I read some storybook for them, and then sometimes I sing with them, play with them, some educational games.
You sleep in the same room with the children? With the baby?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
And If the baby cries without stopping, what are you doing?
Um, I, I, I will, I will carry her. I will carry her or him until he sleep.
Okay. And if the child refuses to eat, what will you do?
Well, if they refuse to eat, I will do some strategy to make them eat. Like while playing, I will feed them. Like put some attraction to food, like the pancake with the different shape, so that they will attract to eat.
But you want to be a nanny or a housekeeper?
Um, I want to be a nanny, and then but I can do a housekeeper too.
Okay. Tell me please, let's say you are in Romania
Yes,
and
madam.
the child has high fever, vomits and a bad psychical condition. How do you handle this
Um,
situation? How do you proceed?
if the child has a fever,
If the baby has high fever,
a
what are
high
you
fever,
doing?
first of all, I will report it it to my superior, then do some first aid that I knew, like swiping them a wet towel so that their temperature will go low. And if there is a paracetamol for the baby, I will try to give them.
Okay. Let's say the child grows up and wants to
Yes.
paint the walls.
Excuse me, madam. Can you repeat it again?
The child is bigger and wants to paint the walls.
Oh, they want to paint the wall.
What are
I
you
will do
doing?
some. Well, I will convince him to, or she, to not to write to the wall. I will I will focus her or she or her or he or her attention to other things, like giving them a paper and convince them it's much better to write to the paper than to the wall. And then I will I will convince them to do other things than to write to the wall.
Okay. Uh, what was the most difficult experience you had with a child? The most difficult.
The most difficult, when they were crying when go to school and don't want to be alone. They want me to be with them in the room at their school.
Okay.
That was
Okay. And what was the best performance of you had with a child?
um, pardon, madam. I'm sorry.
What
I
what was
it
the best performance of you had with a child? Your best performance.
of having what, madam? It's a little bit rough. That's why I can hear it loud, very clear. I'm sorry.
Okay. Your best performance, your best experience with a child.
Well, my best experience with the child is they treat me like not like they treat me like their sometimes they treat me like their mother, and I'm happy with that because I know um I know that they comfortable with me, and I know that they they trust me, and then it was
it's
all.
a yes,
It's hard to explain. I'm sorry.
yes, it's okay. It's a good thing if the children trust you. So
Yes,
it's
madam.
very good. But
That's the performance that I'm happy to give.
okay.
That I
But
yes. I'm sorry.
is it okay for you if you come in Romania and you sleep in the same room with the baby, newborn baby?
Yes, madam. It's okay. It's my duty. I know that because it's a newborn baby. I know that it's my duty to be with them, to be with her or him.
Okay.
Especially when the child was ill. I have to check her or him time to time.
Are you fit to work? You have any medical problems?
Well, none, madam, none.
Are you sure?
Yes, madam. With the God's help,
Okay.
I'm so very proud that I don't have any medical problem with the help of the God.
Okay. Thank you.